to. Okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
Let's go. 50, plant.
3 bud.
Back.
He's checking. Crash. Alert flare.
80 weapon. Hey, Delta. They go.
On first down, Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo. Go.
That's mine. I got him. 41.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
Exit.
Lock QB's up.
Mike 41. We got to wedge that, huh?
Here we go, D. Anxious.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Get it.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On the ready. Hey, Jet.
Watch the slant. Hey, 4-1's Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Check 3.
Hey. Hit it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. J.J. Watt, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. And Suckup missed it. It's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Ready up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the...
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
This will be taken very short. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 29. Let's go, D. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, tight. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Now.
Go.
Now.
From the gun, Lawrence. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Go.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, let's get off the field.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here it comes, here it comes.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And he's got Miller. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on first down. Lawrence. Screen play. McKinnon. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Watch the screen.
5.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Hey.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Open man is QT, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little oil, so to speak, as they kind of limp into January.
Yeah, and that oil can set fire to their season, can't it?
Look at that.
See what I did there? But here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership at the head coaching spot and the coaching staff and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Down. 60 yards.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And Diggs has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Zoo.
From the gun, Herbert. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. A nice gain of 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Herbert. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taywan Taylor, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Mike 29. Here we go, here we go.
Hey, high 7.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 45-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. A throw out line to QT. Complete. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Ready?
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now up to 14. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 25-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Here we go. Here we go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, Echo.
43 is the mic. Here we go, G. 43 is the mic. 43.
Yes, yes.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, check. 43.
Two.
On first down, Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
Hey, exit.
43 is the mic. There we go, here we go. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, check.
Hey, 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 hey.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike's 43.
Let's go.
Throwing on third and long. Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press.
And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
43. Come on, D.
Go, go. Yep.
43. Mike's 43. Here I come.
On the ball. Get it.
To throw again, Lawrence. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Lawrence dumps it complete to Mellon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lawrence. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Harold Landry, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
43 is the mic.
Hey, Haywood, go.
Pick up the ball. 43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Win championships, baby. Kill.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Now.
A final shot before break. Herbert uncorks one for Davis. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd and 1. Ball going deep here for Taylor. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Go.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got it.
Go.
From the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
10 logos.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Jump.
A first down carry for Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
90.
Second and 10.
Come on, QB. Come on.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Derrick Henry with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead will swell by one more. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Check. Hey, zoom.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. 65, 65.
Look at me, zipper.
3 is the mic. Hey, check.
Ready?
To throw on third down, Lawrence. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
5.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
X3, 218, chop.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
41 Mike. Stop your whining. 41 go.
On third and 2, Herbert got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Greg Olsen, his 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point put through by Suckup, and that will extend this big lead.
Texans 14. Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Lawrence trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Now, that's a pretty play right there, and what I'm thankful for is it wasn't me in that situation, because one of the toughest things about defending the deep ball is not panicking, because the longer you run with a receiver, you're trying to figure out, am I close to him? Can I make a play on the football? Will I be there when the ball actually arrives, what we call the moment of truth? And in this case, the defender did not panic, stayed right with it, and batted it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans claw one back. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Herbert. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Texans 21. 41 Mike. All day, baby, all day. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Powers through it. Oh, and now he pulls him over. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's complete to Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. This quarterback now, pretty remarkable. 14 of 15 through the air, only 1 incompletion. And another 1st and 10 here. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Haywood.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 6. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
41's the mic. Check 41.
Yes.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh? He's scared. 41 Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the pass.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Undercut.
Look, squeeze.
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
He's checking.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Suckup, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Texans 21. Ryan Suckup to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Lawrence setting up the screen for Miller. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Buzz.
29 is the mic. Mike 29. Here we go. 29 is the mic.
On 4th down, Lawrence. Got an open man. It's QT. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
Derrick Henry all alone. And they are going to score again. Yet another another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's got the hook up to Miller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Yep.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
On first down, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down.
Ready. 18 Gator. Hey, wahoo.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Go.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Get it.
To throw again, Lawrence. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Throwing on 3rd and long, Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he is all the way up past the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee, a final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3.
I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my